Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome everybody here at yourliveevent.com as we're here for Division A girls basketball this evening from Lisbon High School. As we'll have the Lisbon Broncos taking on the Carrington Cardinals. The Broncos still looking for the first win of the season. And Carrington coming in as the number 3 team, I think, in the state here in your latest Division A girls basketball poll. Carrington currently sits at 17-3 overall, or 9-1 out of Region 2. So that's your matchup here. The Lisbon Broncos against the Carrington Cardinals. This is Division A girls basketball, broadcasting to you from the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth as we're on that south side of the bleachers on the top row at the Stock Growers Bank. We're locally owned, locally run, and invested in this community because it's our community too. In the world of big banks and bigger buildings, it's nice to know your bank is right here at home with Stock Growers Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. As we will get into our pre-game show, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get interviews with the coaches. I'm going to go hunt them down, get them up here for a quick interview, and then we'll continue on. But we'll go ahead and step away for a brief timeout and then come back for more here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium on yourliveevent.com.
I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey, welcome back here at yourliveevent.com as we're back for Division A girls basketball here with our pregame show. And we have the head coach for Lisbon Broncos here, Coach Carrington. And Coach Tui, Lisbon coming in. I guess it's probably, should say both teams coming in their last regular game of the season here for both teams tonight. And you have some seniors on your squad. So maybe just kind of walk us down those seniors on the squad this year and then kind of what you expect to see out of your girls tonight.
Sure. Yeah, I've got 2 seniors that get to play their last game in their home gym tonight, Carly Mares and Mara Campbell. And the growth those two have shown this year is amazing. They're great kids. They work hard, quiet, humble, and, you know, great leaders and examples for the younger kids. So bittersweet
Definitely.
for them and for moms and dads
Yep.
and coaches too to have it be the last game here. But
Yep.
yep, they're good kids.
Yep, awesome. And then just what are you looking for your girls? What do you want to see out of your girls tonight as you guys getting ready for the postseason? I think that postseason tournament here just a few days away. So what do you expect to see out of these girls today?
We get our 6th date with Kindred in the last 2 years, so
Okay.
we're well acquainted.
Yep.
What I'm hoping to see is just continued progress. I've looked back at the first 5 games we played compared to the last 5, and you know, it might not show in the win column, but progress in stats is amazing. I think we're averaging 17 more points a game than we were at the beginning.
That's a lot better. Yep.
Our shooting percentage is like almost 20% higher. Just they're going the right direction. We're pushing the needle a little bit. So once we get that foundation laid a little better, those wins will come.
Yeah, and then just looking at, I guess, at the upcoming region game, you mentioned you guys played Kindred. You said this within the last 5 years, it's kind of been your opening round game has been against Kindred.
Yep.
So just maybe look ahead to that region tournament and just tell the folks a little bit about that, what you got coming up there.
Sure. Yeah, they have 2 really solid players in a senior Liza and sophomore Sierra that score the bulk of their points, and they're like 5'10", 5'11". They're bigger than us, strong, smart, and just smooth. So we've got to do the best we can to contain them, and then they're kind of at the top of their 1-3-1 zone, whether they run a half court, 3/4 court, full court. And we worked hard to try to stay away from the section that they trap together and try to attack on that backside. So containing 2 studs and getting through their trap in their 1-3-1.
Awesome. And then do you have any parting comments, anything here for the last game of the season, and just maybe about those seniors one last time as they head out on the court?
Yeah, they've done a great job leading this squad. And, they've been at camps with me and former Coach Sweet since they were little. So it's kind of crazy when you watch kids grow up to all of a sudden see them as seniors ready to move on to spring sports and then graduation. So it's crazy how time goes so fast. But yeah, we're going to miss them next year. Yep,
definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Coach Carrington for the Lisbon Broncos. We're going to go step away. We'll come back for more from Lisbon High School.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullis & Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullis & Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullis & Olson Agency.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hey, welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. We're back for more Division A girls basketball here from the Lisbon High School Gymnasium, broadcasting from the Stock Gorge Bank broadcast booth. As we continue on here with our coaches interview, we have Coach Andy Broughton here for the Carrington Cardinals, and Coach Broughton, Carrington coming in. You guys 17-3 overall. You have a 9-1 region record, and really, moving up in the rankings as far as girls basketball poll. You're the number 3 team in the state. So, what has been kind of those keys, or what has made your season this successful, or as successful this far in the season for Carrington?
I would think it's our defensive end. We're pretty versatile defenders. We're all about the same size, so we can switch a lot of screens. And so defensively, we seem to bring it every night. So hopefully we can turn that on tonight and into the tournament season.
Yeah, and then you kind of look at the Lisbon Broncos tonight. That's your opponent here. Had to travel down here. You guys trying to beat the weather tonight, and then get back up there to Carrington. But just for the game tonight, what do you guys kind of see, against the Broncos as maybe a couple things that you're going to focus on, or you want to see out of your team tonight?
Again, consistent defense. They have some good ball handlers that get to the bucket, so we got to stay in front of that. And maybe we can get some things going inside. We got maybe a little height advantage in the post, and so hopefully we can get some things going in the post.
Okay, and then looking ahead for Carrington. I know Lisbon there. Do you know who their first round opponent is going into the region play? So, just looking ahead for Carrington, how do you guys, kind of see that first round matchup that Carrington may have coming up here for you?
It'll either be Harvey or Mayville. So our whole region is pretty solid. So we got to be on task. Got to be in front of our game on next Monday.
Okay. And then just any final parting comments before you guys head out on the floor tonight?
No, sir. Thanks to the Lisbon administration to getting us in here early, and the officials getting here a little more early, so we can get this thing in and get travels in before things get maybe a little nasty out there.
Awesome. All right there. Thank you, Coach. That was Coach Andy Broughton of the Carrington Cardinals. We're going to step away. Come back for more on your liveevent.com.
Hey, Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Hey, welcome back here at liveevent.com. We're back for more from Lisbon High School, broadcasting to you from the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. Just like to thank all of our feature sponsors this evening here, not only with the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth, but also the Bank North scoreboard sponsor, Olson Accounting halftime show, our AKC Precision play of the game, and our Enbridge Energy player of the game, and all of our ad sponsors. Thank you for bringing this broadcast of Division A girls basketball. Without their support, this would not be possible. And just like to ask folks that if you just take a look at those sponsors and then maybe go in there and then do a little bit of patronage to those businesses that help us out here and bring you these broadcasts of Lisbon, North Dakota high school girls basketball, along with our boys basketball in winter sports, and then your boys and girls wrestling broadcast. As the Lisbon Broncos opening up their season, they opened up their season back on the 2nd of December at Northern Cass, and they lost that by a score of 18-68. And you kind of heard Karatui just talking about the Broncos as far as their scoring percent or their points scored in the game, and then their scoring percentages and how that's gone up progressively through the year. Just hasn't resulted in any wins for me, as you have their last game against Central Cass was on the 12th of February, and they lost Central Cass by a score of 47-68. And they're here taking on the number 3 team in the state, the Carrington Cardinals. And then for Carrington opened up and they beat the number 1 team in the state, South Prairie Max. That was back on the 1st of December by a score of 54-47. They had a couple of setbacks against some tough teams there at Turtle Mountain and Benson County, and then they've rebounded since then. And their last game's out on the 10th and the 13th of February. On the 10th of February, they defeated Mayport CG by a score of 54-35, and then they defeated Valley City by a score of 44-43. And Valley City at the time was ranked number 2 in the state, so we'll see how that ranking changes, but that was back on the 13th of February. So they're in here this week for a matchup against Lisbon in a Region 1 versus Region 2 matchup. And then looking at the region standings here for Lisbon in Region 1, you have Valley City High School currently sitting at 12-0 in the region, and they're 17-3 overall. Kindred High School is 9-3 in Region 1. They're 16-5 overall. Number 3 is Wahpeton High School. They're 8-4 in Region 1 and 11-8 overall. Central Cass High School is 5-6 in Region 1. They're 10-10 overall. Oak Grove High School 5-7 in Region 1. They're at 9-11 overall. Northern Cass High School 2-9 in the region and 3-17 overall. And then Lisbon still winless in the region at 0-12 and 0-20 overall. And they do know their first round matchup. They're going to have to play Kindred in that first round matchup of the region girls basketball tournament, Region 1 girls basketball tournament. So that is the Region 1 standings. And then looking at that Division A girls basketball poll that was released last week. So a new one will come out tomorrow, as that should reflect maybe some of the more recent games and some of those upsets possible. I shouldn't say maybe upsets on paper. But you have number 1 South Prairie Max in Division A, number 2 Valley City, number 3 is Carrington, number 4 Thompson, number 5 Hazen. And then other teams that were receiving votes were Turtle Mountain Community High School. And then out of your Division B girls basketball poll, your number 1 team in the state is Flasher at 19-0. Number 2 is Central McLean. Number 3 Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Number 4 is Benson County. And number 5 is Hatton Northwood. And the other teams receiving votes in that Division B girls basketball poll, you have Garrison and Tioga. And then you look at some games this evening. Here on the 17th of February, you have Wahpeton at number 2 Thompson. And then Oak Grove is at 4 wins Minnewacan. Devils Lake's at Grafton, and Harvey Wells County is at Mayport CG. And then all those Division B girls basketball games, they wrapped up with their district tournaments. So the Division B girls heading out of the district contests and into their region tournaments for Division B girls basketball, as Lisbon hosted the District 1 girls basketball tournament Friday, Saturday, and then again on Monday. And now looking at the Division A Region 2 with the Carrington Cardinals, the number 1 team out of Region 2. They're 9-1 in Region 2 play, 17-3 overall. Thompson High School is at 8-2 in Region 2. They're 17-3 overall. Fort Woods Minnewacan is 4-3 in the region, and they're 14-6 overall. Number 4 is Devils Lake at 4-4 in Region 2. They're 11-9 overall. And then Hillsborough Central Valley is 4-5 in Region 2. They're 11-9 overall. Number 6 is Grafton High School, 3-5 in the region. They're 6-12 overall. Number 7, Mayport CG, 1-8 in the region. They're 7-13 overall. And then Harvey Wells County, 0-5 in Region 2 play. They're 6-14 overall. Looking at Region 3, your top 2 teams, South Prairie Max, 10-0 in Region 3. They're 19-1 overall. And then Turtle Mountain Community High School is at 6-2 in Region 3 play, and they're 15-5 overall. Region 4, to close this out here with some of these top 2 teams out of Region 4, as you have Hazen High School at 14-0, they're 19-1 overall. And then Watford City is 9-2 in Region 4 play and 15-5 overall. As we'll continue on here with this pregame show, we're going to go ahead and we're going to step away for a word from our sponsors and come back for more from Lisbon High School, right around 8 minutes away from that starting lineup, national anthem, and opening tip-off. So we're going to step away, come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good students from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful, innovative opportunities for students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District, from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbon.k12.nd.us.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Running a business is tough, but your accounting doesn't have to be. Let Olson Accounting check all the boxes. From taxes, payroll, business services, and professionalized financial guidance, all tailored to fit your requests. Whether you're a small business owner or just need help at tax time, trust Olson Accounting for professional, reliable service every time. Visit colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
All right, welcome back here at liveevent.com. Just about 5 minutes away from this national anthem, our starting lineups, and then the opening tip-off here from the broadcast from the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. As just looking at that Region 1 girls basketball tournament, that will be held at the Shield Center at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex up on the NDSU campus. As you look here for the Region 1 games on the starting on the 24th of February. You have number 4, Oak Grove takes on number 5, Wahpeton. Excuse me. I'm going to have to redo that one because I had the wrong one up there. All right, here we go. Here's the right one. We have number 4, Center Cass at number 5. We'll take on number 5, Oak Grove. That's on the 23rd of February, so Region 1 girls basketball tournament up at the Shield Center Sanford Health Athletic Complex up on the NDSU campus. On the 23rd of February, they open up play, and number 4, Center Cass will take on number 5, Oak Grove. That's at 4:30, and then that's followed by number 2, Kindred versus number 7, Lisbon, so about 20 minutes after the conclusion of that first game at 4:30. Number 2, Kindred will take on number 7, Lisbon, and then following that, you have number 3, Wahpeton will take on number 6, Northern Cass for the opening round of the Region 1 Division A girls basketball. So Valley City High School will receive a bye that first round. So those games, once again, starting at 4:30 on the 23rd of February. On Monday, you have number 4, Center Cass takes on number 5, Oak Grove. Number 2, Kindred versus number 7, Lisbon. And number 3, Wahpeton versus number 6, Northern Cass. For the Division A Region 1 girls basketball coming up on the 23rd of February. That's at the Shield Center in the Sanford Health Athletic Complex. And you look at the state champions from last year. So Valley City defending state champions out of Region 1. And they defeated Thompson. So Valley City last year was the number 3 seed. They defeated Thompson, the number 5 seed last year, by a score of 67-44. And then the previous year, 2024 state champion on the Division A was number 3, Devils Lake. They defeated number 5, South Prairie Max. That final score was 68-53 there at the start of the 3-class system of basketball. And then this year, Valley City looking to defend that here out of Region 1. They have a bye that first round of the region tournament. Currently, Valley City sits at 12-0 in Region 1 play, and they're 17-3 overall. They were the number 2 ranked team in the state, and they're defeated by Carrington, if I have this right, on the 13th of February by a score of 44-43, so a close one, just a 1-point difference there. That was on the 13th of February. So we're right around 2 minutes away. We're going to go and step away. We'll come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon is the premier building supply headquarters in southeastern North Dakota. They have it from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell. With their large inventory and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. That's rbclisbon.com. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Stock Growers Bank is proud to celebrate 125 years of service.
All right, welcome back here to liveevent.com as we're just getting ready for the national anthem and then those starting lineups. So we're going to go ahead and step away here as we're getting ready for this Division A girls basketball contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Carrington Cardinals. So that's just ahead on your liveevent.com.
Trust and commitment to the local communities. Loan Officer Wyatt Smith can help achieve your goals and grow your business with confidence. Here's Zach Maralt on his experience.
We tried a few different lenders before purchasing our building, and we eventually ended up going to see Wyatt, who I already personally knew anyways. He made the purchasing process easy. We pretty much had an answer that day, pushed all our accounts there, and it's a great experience.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
Hey, welcome back here at liveevent.com. We're back for this opening tip-off between the Lisbon Broncos and the Carrington Cardinals. We got those starting lineups coming in here for the Carrington Cardinals, the visiting team up on the Bank North scoreboard. As we have starting number 0, 5'9" senior, seeing the top. Another starter for Carrington, 5'8" sophomore, number 11, Mara Johnson. Another starter at 5'7", freshman, number 20, Maya Nice. Another starter, 5'5", sophomore, number 21, Cody Thiel. And another starter is 5'11", sophomore, number 32, Mara Cutts. So those are your starters for the Carrington Cardinals. And then for the Lisbon Broncos, the Broncos starting out with number 23, 5'8" senior, Carly Mayers. Another senior, 5'6", number 12, Mara Kempel. A junior, 5'9", number 10, Cameron Hoff. And then a sophomore, 5'6", number 25, Ava Adair. And then 5'4", junior, number 21, Brindley Differding for the Lisbon. So Lisbon, Hoff, Mears, Kempel, Differding, and Adair out on the floor for Lisbon. And getting ready for the tip-off, and that's tipped away. And coming down court here for Top. Top's guarded by Mears for Lisbon. She's going to bring it around to Nice. Nice going to drive in, back to the top of the key, working it inside. Driving in and kicks it back out. Back to the top, and that's for 3, no good. Rebound there by Kempel. So Kempel with the rebound. That's stolen away after the rebound by Kempel. Driving down the right side, kicks it out to Johnson. No, in and out, no good. Rebound, gonna put it back up. Rolls around, no good. So that rebound was by Cutts. And that went in and out. Also the three-point shot, no good. Still scoreless here on the scoreboard. As that's Differding, and it's a turnover by the Broncos. Here's the Cardinals coming down court. Here's the defense by Differding. Coming back over right side. Over the right corner, working it back in. Going to put it off the glass. Good for 2 there for Cuts. So Cuts with a basket. So the first 2 points on the Bank North scoreboard. They're different for Lisbon will bring it down. Gets it to Adair. Going to try to work it inside to Kemple. And Kemple just out of her reach, knocked out. Last touch by the Cardinals. So that was nice that hit the ball out. There's Mayers with the inbound to Differding. Differding is going to go baseline, far corner, left corner. Gets it out now back to Mayers. 16 seconds on the shot clock. See if the Broncos able to work it around, get it inside for a shot. Differding here, top of the key. Kemple's going to go baseline. She's fouled, so she's going to pick up the foul by Top. So Top picks up the first team foul, first personal foul for her. And then Adair will inbound it for Lisbon. And that inbound pass just out of the reach of Mears. Turnover by the Broncos. Here's Top to inbound it. Gets it over here to Johnson. Johnson back to Top. Going to bring it down. Cross half court. Guarded by Mears. And working it in. Nice little pass to Johnson. And leaves it up. That's no good. Foul by Hoff. So I think Hoff with the foul. So Johnson's going to go to the line for Carrington. Here it is, first shot. And that is no good there for Johnson. And the second one is good for Johnson. Johnson puts it up. Broncos quickly down court. Adair gets it to Differding. Differding is going to dribble here near side, right side. Drives inside the lane, pushed back, a foul. Yeah, she was turned away in the lane by Thiel. So Thiel with the foul. So second team foul, first one there for Thiel. Let's put up that short, no good rebound by Cuts. So Cuts with the rebound. She has 2 of them. Working in her left corner. That shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound. Cuts going to put it back up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Differding. Differding hauls it in for Lisbon. She's going to go coast to coast. Fast break, puts it off the glass. Good for 2 for Differding. Coming on there right side. Now going back center of the court. Going to dish it off to Cuts. Off the glass, good for 2. Coots with another basket. Going to go here, Differding. Here with 5:21 remaining first quarter. Differding brings it down court. Has Adair left corner. Now over to Hoff. Hoff thinks about it, brings it down, dribbles in, and that's going to be stolen away by Johnson with the steal. And Cardinals quickly down court, working in right side. Going to go center of the lane. Coots back out baseline. That's tipped away. So that was Thiel that had it. And that was tipped out by Hoff. So Cardinals maintain possession, 4:59 remaining up on the Bank North scoreboard. 5-2's the score. So Coots with 4 points. She's going to turn around, has it again. She's pushed outside the lane, guarded by Hartle, and that's good for 3 there for Thiel. Hartle in the game for Lisbon. She was guarding Coots, and then they kicked it out for the 3-point basket. 8-2's the score. And that ball hit away. Johnson there at the defense. She's going to bring it down right side. Going to pull up jumper from the free throw line. No good. Off Top is there. Top was there for the rebound. And then back out. Cuts is going to go baseline here. That's up for 2. And off the glass. So nice with a basket on the open baseline. Put it up off the glass. That's for 3. Differding. That's off. No good. Rebound. Cuts gets that one. Quickly down court, Carrington, left corner, going to put it up. Nope, pulls it back down. Going to dribble in, baseline off the glass, no good. Rebound. There's Kemple. So Kemple, the ball hog, gets a rebound. She's going to come back. Here was Differding. Differding for the Lisbon. Gets it over to Adair. So Differding finally got to Adair. Working around here, right side. Back to Differding. Differding thinks about it. Going to drive in. Finds an opening. Off the glass. Good for 2 for Differding. She has 4 in the game for Lisbon. 10-4 is the score. So Coots for Carrington with 4 points. Johnson with 1. Nice with 2. Thiel with 3 for Carrington. Differding for Lisbon, all 4. Coots inside the lane, going to kick it out. This is for 3. Bombs away for Tops. That's off, no good. A little bit long, hits the back of the rim. And we have a travel by Adair. Defense for Nice, forcing that turnover. The travel on Adair. She was looking for Hartle. So travel by Lisbon, the turnover. Puts Johnson for Carrington with the inbound. So Lisbon. So here's Carrington. Top there, darted in the lane. That's a new player in. Now gets the block shot. So it was blocked by Differding. Johnson got it, put it back up. And that's off, no good. We got a foul. So Spitzer. Mayers is going to pick up the foul for Lisbon's. So Spitzer going to the line. She's going to shoot 2. First one rolls in and out, no good. Carrington 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Spitzer will have another one coming to her. Second shot's away and good. 2 of 4 from the free throw line for Carrington first quarter. 3:02 remaining. Make North scoreboard. Now the score 11-4. So 11-4 the score. As there's Wilsey in the game for Lisbon. Differding is going to go right side. Puts it off the glass. Drove in. Gets her own rebound up. Puts it in. Count it for Differding. Chance for a 3-point play for Differding. She has 2 rebounds, a block shot, 6 points in the game. She's going to go to the free throw line for 1. And so Spitzer's going to get the foul. That's her first. Coming off the bench for Carrington. Differding going to the line for Lisbon. She's going to put it up and good. Nothing but net for Differding. She converts. Broncos 1 of 1 from the free throw line here the first quarter. 2:42 remaining. Carrington down. There's Top with it. Right corner going to drive in. Dishes it off. Looking inside. Coots is going to go. Driving baseline. Stop. Puts it up. No foul with Hartle. Then she's going to draw the foul. Battling underneath with Hartle. So Hartle's going to draw the foul. Broncos with 3 in the quarter. So both teams with 3 fouls in the quarter. Hoffmers and Hartle for Lisbon. Top, Thiel, and Spitzer for Carrington. That first one, no good. So Coots misses the first one. She has 6 points in the game. She's going to get the second. Top comes out for Carrington. And the second one. Back of the rim, no good. Still bouncing around. Rebound. That's blocked by Hoff. And Lisbon with it. So Spitzer got the rebound. Hoff blocked it. And the Broncos turn it over. Johnson will inbound it. And coming in here is Jordan Coleman. So Coleman down court with the ball. He's going to work it left side, left corner here with Coots. Coots gets it top of the key to Johnson. Johnson's going to go left side, little screen put up by Coots. She's bracking into the lane and a foul again by the Broncos. So Differding is going to pick that up for Lisbon. So 4 for Lisbon in the quarter. Differding is going to pick up the foul. So Lisbon with 4 players, 1 foul apiece in the game. They got 4 in the quarter. Working around here, screen set up, put up, no good. And that was a shot by Thiel. A little bit long, went over the rim. And looks like Broncos ball. And here's Differding to bring it down court. Here's Hoff. Wilsey darts in through the lane for Lisbon. She kicks back out right corner. There's Kemple in the lane, going to get a baseline. Differding's turned back by the defense of the Cardinals. Kemple for three. That's long, no good. Wilsey on the rebound. Good hustle by Wilsey. She's harassed over in the corner, and a jump ball and a timeout for the Broncos and Coach Care 2. Our score 7-11, the 4-point lead here for Carrington, as they had a lead 11-4. The Broncos here with 3 points, now 11-7 up on the Bank North scoreboard. We're going to step away for a 30-second timeout.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back here at 11.com. Up on the Bank North scoreboard, our score 11-7 in favor of the Cardinals in this first quarter with 1:21 remaining. As inbounds for the Broncos. Timeout called. Wilsey had the ball in the corner. Coach Tui calls a timeout. Defense over there tied up. Broncos with the ball. See if they can get this out in some space as they're moving on the opposite side here of the Cardinal bench. Here's Differding with it. Differding's going to drive in left side, and that shot clock was down to 1, and that's it. And the Cardinals will have the ball. Went off the foot of Differding. And Johnson to inbound it. So Mar Johnson gets it over there to Cody Thiel. Thiel down court right side. Had top darting through the lane baseline. Back out here to Johnson for three. She lets it fly, no good. Ball loose, off the hands of top there. Differding has it. She looks left, goes right. Gets it to Kemple. Kemple in the lane. Good for two for Kemple, the senior for Lisbon. And down to 45 seconds remaining. Now 11-9, Broncos down by 2 here first quarter. Getting it there nice. They're going to go baseline. That's going to be put up. That rolls around, no good. Top scrambling after it. Wilsey for Lisbon. Johnson has it inside lane. Coots. She's going to get turned back. And that's for three. Off, no good. Top with the rebound. Another one for Top. And then they're going to go jump ball. Cardinals with the possession arrow. So it'll be Cardinal ball, as that was Thiel scrambling after it for Carrington. Johnson to inbound it. She's going to come over here, top of the key to Top. Top looking inside for Coots. Coots going to come back out. Behind the three-point line now, right corner. Dribbling in, free throw line. Trying to work the ball in. The Broncos. And Wilsey with the defense for Lisbon. That's stolen away by Differding far side. And Differding with the steal for Lisbon. So 6.3 under 7 seconds remaining. And our score, Bank North scoreboard, 11-9 in favor of the Cardinals. So that is 4 fouls there. So 4 fouls. And there's Kemple to inbound it for Lisbon. As that foul is going against Nice. She has her first one of the game. That's put up for 3. That's off, no good. Less than a second remaining. That rebound by Nice up there, and the Bank North scoreboard as going into the second quarter. Our score 11-9 in favor of the Carrington Cardinals here. Not new, not national. Bank North is a hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. As the score after the end of the first quarter, Carrington 11, Lisbon 9.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullison Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullison Olson Agency.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie.
Hey, welcome back here at 11.com as we're back for more Division A girls basketball going into the second quarter. And at the end of the first, Carrington with the 2-point lead over the Broncos, as it had been a 6-point, then a 7-point lead back and forth. The Broncos now back within 2. As the Broncos with the ball, possession arrow for the Broncos here to start the quarter. And there's Adair to inbound it, has Differding. Differding guarded by Johnson with a little pressure. She reaches in, Differding cross half court. Has Mears here near side, that's stolen away by Top. And a little more pressure and defense by Cardinals here starting out. That's going to be for 3. That's good. Nothing but net for Thiel. Thiel has 2 3-pointers in the game. As Differding, the Broncos quickly get on court. So here's Differding back to Mears. Over to Kemple. That's stolen away. Picked up. And nice. Going to go in off the glass. Good for 2. And she has 4 in the game. So Maya Nice with 4 in the game now. And quickly now 9-16. Back to the 7-point lead for Carrington. Differding brings it down court. Back to Hoff. Hoff looking right side for Mears. Mears top of the key. And we have a foul. And I think that's going on Top. Nope. So that's going on Hoff. So Hoff's going to pick up the foul. That's her second. So her second personal. First team foul of the Broncos. 7:05 remaining second quarter. As the Cardinals bring it down, that's Johnson to Top. Top will bring it here to half court, guarded by Mears from Lisbon. Looking right side. Now back top of the key. Going to Thiel. Thiel, nope. Now to Top for 3. She's going to let it fly. That's short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Adair with the rebound. So quickly down court for the Broncos. Differding working top of the key. Adair had the rebound. That's for 3. That's put up no good by Hoff. Short. Adair gets the rebound again. She goes down hard to the floor, and that's thrown away. Turnover by the Broncos. 6:29 remaining. So 16-9, Bank North scoreboard. Second quarter, 6:29 remaining. Carrington has the ball, far side of the court. Top inbound to Johnson, guarded by Differding. Brings it across half court. Little screen set up there by Top. And on here, left corner, guarded by Mears. Back to the top of the key. Top has it. Working in the right corner, back to Johnson. Johnson's going to work inside, bat it away. Oh, Mears went in the back of Mears off the deflection by Differding. Back to Johnson, working inside. Cuts it back out for 3. That's good for 3. So coming in for Coleman. Coleman with the 3-point basket. Coming off the bench. So quickly now, a 10-point lead. As Carrington turning it up there at the start of the second quarter. And there's Differding back to Hoff. Hoff going to go left side, lays it up, scoops it up and in for 2 for Hoff. Hoff with a little drive on the left side, scooped it up, ball went in off the glass. 5:27 remaining, so 19-11. And working inside, that was a great pass there to Johnson. Johnson with 3 points in the game. 11-21, back to the 10-point lead. Here's Differding. Differding looks here to Mears, or excuse me, Kemple. Kemple going to drive around the left side, bounce pass through in the lane to Mears, going to get tied up. Carrington with possession, but no, they maintain control of it. Working back left side, now right. Coleman has it, dribbles in. Back to Spitzer, going to work in to Nice, to Johnson, and inside, she's going to put it up, no good. So Spitzer draws the foul. She's going to the free throw line. So Spitzer's going to go shoot 2. And she's fouled by Hoff again. Hoff with her 3rd foul in the first half of play. She has 3 fouls. That first shot off and no good. She is 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Is Spitzer. So Sophie Spitzer, second shot coming. So subs in for the Broncos with Wilsey and Hartle. That second one is good. So Spitzer now 2 of 4 from the free throw line. She has 2 points in the game. Wilsey for Lisbon in along with Hartle. That's Differding. Driving in right side. There's Differding looking for some help. Pass Hartle. Hartle's going to dribble in. Kick back out by the Carrington defense. Over to Wilsey. Left corner's Kemple. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. Working inside. That pass deflected. Trying to hit Adair. Driving to the basket. And that pass stolen away by Coots with the steal. And the Cardinals quickly down court. Back to the top of the key, going to drive left side, try to scoop it up. That's blocked and a foul. So a forearm shove there by Kemple. She's getting called for the foul. And that's going to be her first. And that's Broncos' third team foul this quarter with 4:05 remaining. So it's 11 to 22. And that first one is off, no good. Theo with the next one. That's no good. So 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Theo. And tied up underneath. Broncos, no, Cardinals will have the ball. So our score 22-11. Theo missing both of those free throws. Here's Hartle. Coots has it, trying to work it inside. Differding is going to put it up against Differding. Rolls around, goes in. Just the drive by Johnson. Got it to go in. And there's that ball tipped away by Johnson. Wilsey picks it up inside to Adair. Adair guarded by Coots. She throws it away. Coots with the ball. So stolen away, and that's for three. That's short. Coots gets the rebound again. And they're going to go back, top of the key, reset the offense down to 28 seconds of shot clock. Into Coots. Coots guarded by Hartle, left side. Rolls out the glass, no good. Rebound, Kemple there to clean it up. And down court, Kemple with another rebound, ties it up. And possession arrow for the Broncos. And here is Wilsey for Lisbon. So Hartle will come out of the game. Mears back in for Lisbon. Right now it's Kemple, Mears, Adair, Differding, and Wilsey. That's for three. That looks good. Good for three for Mears. She's in the scoring column. Back to the 10-point lead. 14-24 on the Bank North scoreboard with 3 minutes remaining, second quarter. Johnson's going to go work left side. Oh, and goes in the lane, a lot of traffic, and we're going to have a foul. That's going to be the fourth on the Broncos in the quarter, and they're going to send Johnson to the line. She was fouled driving in left side, tripped up by Lisbon, and that's going to go. So that's going on Differding. That's Differding second. So Johnson will miss the first. That second shot is good. Johnson 2 of 4 from the free throw line. She has 6 points in the game. Quickly in, there's Differding off the glass, a little bit too hard. Kemple jumps in there and ties it up. Possession arrows Broncos, and Kemple in there again. Here's the senior for Lisbon. 14-25, 2:47 remaining here, second quarter. And it looks like it will be Cardinal ball, 25-14, Broncos with 4 fouls this quarter. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the second. Johnson has it, it's gonna go left side. Now brings it back around to the right. Back to the left, screen put up by Coots here in the corner, left corner, good for 3. Over there by Nice, so Nice with the three-pointer. Yeah, the Cardinals answer right back with a three-pointer of their own. 14-28, 14-point lead. In the lane, Wilsey off the glass. Good for 2 for Wilsey. Now 16-28. Broncos and the Cardinals trading baskets. And that shot, no good. Rebound, Kemple. And Kemple's going to get whistled, I think, for the foul. Nope, excuse me. That's going to go against the Cardinals, so that's going on Thiel. Kemple with the rebound. Yeah, she has a pile of them now in the game. There's Differding. Inbound from Kempel. Kempel's going left side. Differding wants to go right. She's going to go drive in. Oh, and that ball hit away. Broncos will maintain possession. That was hit away, looked like by Thiel and Johnson there at the defense. Looks like Thiel hit it out. Thiel's going to come in for Carrington. Top in the game. So Thiel on the bench. Top comes in on the substitution. Johnson with the defense. Differding to Mears. Mears drives in. She's going to take a step back. Guarded by Coots. Oh, and Coots going to hit it away. Mears maintains possession. They're going to call her for double dribble. Mears are trying to work it around underneath to hit Differding, and then that ball batted away and double dribble called on Mears. Here's Top with the ball. Has Johnson going right side, guarded by Differding. Kempel with the defense on Top. So down to minute 40 remaining. Top of the key, you don't want to leave her open. Mears steps up there. Now Adair with the defense, working inside the Johnson, and she's fouled by Differding. So that's third for Differding. Broncos, two players with 3 fouls in Hoff and Differding here in the first half. Johnson with the first shot. She's going to put it up, in and out, and goes in for Johnson. Makes the first one. She's 3 of 5 from the free throw line for Johnson. So she's going to get second shot. Here goes the second. In and out. 3 of 6 free throw line. Rebound. Cootson puts it up and in for 2. So 3 points there for Carrington on that possession, we'll call it. 16-31. The Broncos down court. Kempel's going left side. Scoops it up. Good for Kempel. Kempel with the scoop on the left side. She has 4 points in the game. Unofficially with 6 rebounds for Kempel. Going baseline, there's Johnson. Kempel with the defense, pushes her back. She's going to step back 3. That's off, no good. Rebound, Broncos there. Teammates going for it. How's Hoff and Mears? Mears comes down with it. So here's Lisbon back down court. Kempel to Mears for 3. That's short. And Adair got tied up, couldn't get to the ball. So 31-18 is the score with under 45 seconds remaining. Second quarter, and there's Top to inbound it for Carrington. Carrington to Johnson, or I should say Top to Johnson. Just crossing half court. Mears and Kempel. Top of the key. Top's going to drive in. That's off, no good. Hartle with the rebound for Lisbon. And she's tied up. Possession arrow Broncos. Give Hartle the rebound. Back to Wilsey. Wilsey going right side. Here's Hartle for 3. Looks good. Oh, just short. Couldn't find the distance. Had the good line on it. And that comes up short for Hartle. Yeah, Scoots might have got a piece of it. So 5 fouls here in this second quarter for Lisbon. I think they've picked up 5 in each quarter. And now under 15 seconds here, see if Carrington plays for the last shot. As they're going right side for Nice, gonna put it up and in for 2. And here's Lisbon down court. And there's Wilsey off and banks it in for 3 for Wilsey. Wilsey put up the Hail Mary 3 off the backboard and nails it. 21-33 going into halftime here up on the Bank North scoreboard. As the Carrington Cardinals lead Lisbon by a score of 33-21. We'll step away, come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
We're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good students from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful, innovative opportunities for students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District, from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbon.k12.nd.us.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
All right, welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com. Division A girls basketball. We're at halftime here for our Olson Accounting halftime show. Olson Accounting, if you need help with monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and your staff give you a hand. Rely on the friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for all your tax and accounting needs. Go to colsoncpa.com. There, your Olson Accounting halftime show. Just looking at your unofficial stats here for the Lisbon Broncos in the scoring column as Hoffer Lisbon with 2 points, Mayors with 3 points. Kempo 4 points, Differding with 7, Wilsey with 5, and Adair yet to get in the scoring column for Lisbon. And then just looking at Hoff with a block shot and a rebound, Mayors with a rebound, Kempo 6 rebounds in the game. Differding 2 rebounds, a steal and a block shot, Hartle a rebound, and Wilsey with 2 rebounds along with Adair 2 rebounds for Lisbon. In the foul column for Lisbon, they got 2 players with 3 fouls, with Hoff picking up 3. Along with Differding, Lisbon's racked up 5 fouls in each quarter. Hasn't really played a significant factor in the game as of yet, but those 3 fouls sure can there on Hoff and Differding. As the Lisbon with 2 3-point baskets in the game, one coming from Mayers and the other one coming from Wilsey at the end of the second quarter. So Bryn Wilsey coming off that injury, and I've seen her first action last week and trying to make a difference here tonight as helping the Broncos keep it within reason here, 21-33 at halftime with Carrington. And then looking at Carrington Cardinals and the in the scoring column, so just unofficial scoring, Mara Coots for Carrington with 6 points in the game, 2 steals in 5 rebounds. And then Johnson for Carrington. So Mara Johnson with 7 points in the game. She was 3 of 6 from the free throw line with a steal and 3 rebounds for Johnson. Nice in the game with 9 points in the game. So she also had a 3-point basket and a rebound for Maya Nice. And then also Cody Thiel with 2 3-point baskets. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. She has 6 points in the game. And then Sophie Spitzer with went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. She has 2 points of the game, along with a rebound. And then coming off the bench was Jordan Coleman, the 5'5" 8th grader, and she scored a 3-point basket for her 3 points in the game for Carrington. And then just looking at the foul column for Carrington, you had Top with 1 foul, Nice with a foul, 2 fouls for Thiel, and then a foul for Spitzer for Carrington. As the end of the first quarter, Carrington led by a score of 11-9. And they came in at the start of that second quarter, a lot of pressure on the Broncos and a much faster pace as they kind of broke it open and at one point led by a score of 9-16. So they went on an 8-point run before Lisbon was able to answer back. At one point, it was 9-19, and then Lisbon finally able to get a basket. And then it's just been trading baskets for the most part, back and forth after that big 8-point run by Carrington. Then your score here at halftime is 21-33 in favor of the Carrington Cardinals. The Cardinals come in as the number 3 team in the state. They're your latest Division A girls basketball poll. Another new one coming out tomorrow, as the Cardinals are 16-3. They're the number 3 team. Just looking at that Division A girls basketball poll, your number 1 team was South Prairie Max, 18-1. Number 2, Valley City with a 16-2 record. Number 3, Carrington at 16-3, along with Thompson, number 4. And Hazen is 18-1. As Valley City picking up that loss on the 13th of February to Carrington. So imagine the rankings will change tomorrow, as Valley City with that new record. Overall, they're 17-3 overall when you factor in their games last week after the poll and that loss to Valley City. So imagine we'll see a flip-flop there between Valley City and Carrington in those polls coming out tomorrow. And then looking at your Division B girls basketball poll, we have number 1, Flasher, 19-0. Number 2, Central McLean at 18-1. Number 3, Lamore Mitchell Marion at 17-2. Benson County was number 4 at 17-2. And then Hatton Northwood was 18-1. And then you had other teams receiving votes out of Division B girls basketball. Was Garrison 15-4 and Tioga 17-2. And then some of those games this evening for Division A, you have out with Wapton is at number 2, Thompson. Or excuse me, Wapton is at number 4, Thompson. Oak Grove is at 4 Winds Minnewacan. Devils Lake is at Grafton, and Harvey Wills County is at Mayport CG. And then out of those Division B schools, they finished up their district basketball tournaments, and they're heading into their region tournament play starting next week, along with the Region 1 girls basketball tournament starting next Monday, and that's up at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex on the NDSU campus, as Lisbon will open up with Kindred, and they're the second game on the day. So I'll just see if I can get you that bracket back up here. So they're out starting on Monday with that Region 1 girls basketball tournament. You'll have starting at 4:30 up at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex. It's number 4 Central Cass takes on number 5 Oak Grove at 4:30. Then following 20 minutes after that, number 2 Kindred versus Lisbon, number 7 Lisbon, and then number 3 Wapton versus number 6 Northern Cass. And that starts on Monday up at the Shield Center in the Sanford Health Athletic Complex for the Division A Region 1 girls basketball tournament. And then number 1 team here out of Region 1, Valley City, will have the night off on Monday, and then they'll come back and they will pick up in the semifinals. So we're coming up here on the start of our third quarter. It's up on the Bank North scoreboard. All right, Kindred open up here with the ball. And loose ball inside. Adair's going to pick it up for Lisbon. So Adair has it. Give Adair the steal for Lisbon. She has yet to find the scoring column. She's got a couple rebounds in the game. Adair's going to kick it out to Differding's going to put up for 3. That's off, no good. Right side. And Kemple trying to get the rebound, not able to get it. Johnson will inbound it for Carrington. So they're going to bring it down court. Carrington brings it down court, left side. Gets rid of it, left corner. Over there to Nice. Now back over to Top. Top gets it to Coots inside. She's going to turn around, foul, and count it for 2. So Coots with the basket, and she's going to the line. Coots in the game, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. She has 8 points in the game for Coots, going from the line. And she's going to put that one up, rolls around and in. So get a 3-point play there for Coots, so 21-36. So Hartle comes in for Lisbon. Pass intended for her. That's off the foot of Differding. Broncos able to pick it up. And Kemple tried to bounce pass around her defender to get it into Adair, forcing it in there. And that's turned over by Lisbon. As it's 21-36 up on the Bank North scoreboard. 7:06 remaining. And Thiel brings it down over here right side to Top. Top's going to work against Mears with the defense. Kicks it back towards Topski, working it into Coots. Coots with Hartle on the defense, back to Top. Top's going to work it back into Coots. Hartle with the defense, up off the glass. Hartle got a hand on it, partially blocked. Coots with the rebound. So we'll give Hartle the block on that. And then Top with the ball. Works it back over here to Thiel, back to Johnson, top of the key. They're going to reset the defense with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Coots going to get it into Top, dart inside the lane. Nice little play, and the assist, and that's in and out. The shot put up by Cody Thiel. That was in and out. Rebound by Differding for Lisbon. And Kemple quickly down court for 3. Mares, that's short. Rebound Johnson. Rebound Johnson. She's going to bring it down the left side. Has an opening around Hartle. Scoops it up and in. Good for 2 for Johnson. So give Johnson unofficially 9 in the game. 7 in the first half. And here for Lisbon inside. That's stolen away. Differding tried to get it to Adair. And looks like we have a travel with the defense by Lisbon forcing the travel back with Kemple and Adair. The Broncos will have the ball, 5:46 remaining, 38-21. Halftime score, 21-33. So we have a timeout on the floor, 5:46 remaining, third quarter. Up on the Bank North scoreboard as Carrington leads the Broncos. Score at halftime was 31-33. Carrington on the 5-point run here up on the Bank North scoreboard. And banking should feel personal at Bank North. It does. They're proud to be local, supporting local teams and the communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. You're up on that Bank North scoreboard. Carrington led by a score of 11-9 at the end of the first quarter. And then your halftime was 31-33 that first quarter. Carrington had opened up to 11-4 lead. The Broncos got it back within 2, 11-9. Then Carrington went on an 8-point run. And they opened it up 19-9. Or excuse me, they went on a 10-point run on Lisbon. They opened it up 19-9. And then Lisbon able to get back, trading some baskets back and forth. Now at halftime score 21-33. Now a 5-point run by Carrington, 21-38. With 5:46 remaining. In the third quarter, here's Kemple. Going to inbound it to Differding. Differding looks around, needs some help. She gets it bounced past to Kemple. Hartle has it. Adair, right corner. Adair needs some help. She's going to dribble in. Nope. Passed it inside the lane. The Coots is going to pick it up for Carrington. Give her the steal. Quickly down court. Carrington, cross half court line. This is nice. Maya Nice. Defended by Adair. Back to Johnson. Over here to Thiel inside Top. That's partially blocked there by Mears. Rebound, Coots. Put it up and in. Good for 2. So she's going to get the rebound in the basket. She's going to the line. So that foul is going on Hartle. So Hartle's going to pick up another one for Lisbon. She has 2 in the game. Rebound scramble underneath, Hartle with it. And a travel by Differding. You have the pressure over there by Top. Nice. Johnson to inbound it here with 5:07 remaining third quarter. Johnson and Thiel backcourt, bringing it across half-court line now. Defended here up top by Hartle. Back to top, working right side. Coleman in the game for Carrington. Back to Thiel, over here to top, defended by Mears. Top of the key, over to right corner, working inside. Back to Thiel. Top of the key, working back around left side. Now back in, that was to Spitzer for 3, and nails it for Johnson. Johnson with another 3-point basket. Here's Differding going to bring it down. Looking for Mears. Puts it in for 2 for Mears. So Mears in the game with 5 points. Broncos finally answer the call here, 43-23. As Carrington's built their lead now to 20 points on the Lisbon. So Coleman going to the line. She's going to put up the first shot. Bounces around, no good. Misses that one. She has 3 points in the game. So Johnson and Top out of the game. Or on the bench, I should say, for Carrington. So she's going to make the second one for Coleman. She has 4 in the game. Here's for Lisbon. That ball knocked away by Thiel. Broncos with it to Mears. Mears started running before she had the ball. Goes off her leg. And that's picked up by Nice. Nice with it here coming on right side. Down the court in the lane open. And went off Differding. Differding has it with the rebound. She's quickly down court left side. She's going to go in. That's blocked. Coots comes in, knocks it out. Differding had the rebound. She was driving to the basket. Coots comes in, knocks the ball away. So we'll see to inbound it. So the junior for Lisbon with the ball. She's looking like she wanted to go over the top. Now gets it to Kemple. Kemple's going to drive in, kicks it out to Mears for 3. Step back, no good. And that rebound here by Thiel. Thiel's going to bring it down court. That's knocked away in a foul by Kemple. So Kemple's going to pick that one up. I think that's her second foul, 4th for the Broncos this quarter. And Carrington will have the ball just on the near side of their bench. So Thiel to inbound it, gets it to Coleman. Coleman looking around, back to Thiel, right side. She's going to go top of the key. Coleman's going to come over here right corner. Gets it out to Spitzer, then it's back left side. Coots is out here, top of the key for 3. Going to put it off, no good by Thiel. Rebound Differding. Differding quickly down court. Differding looking around, trying to direct traffic. Mears puts it up for 3 for Mears. That's off, no good. Just hit the front of the rim, tied up by the Broncos. Their hitter in there along with Wilsey. So 23-44. 21-point lead, third quarter, 3:01 on the clock. Here's Wilsey. Wilsey looking for somebody. Here's open and on the left side was Hartle. Back to Wilsey. Wilsey thinking about her next move. Almost lost it. Gets it to Differding. Top of the key. Differding's going to drive in. Hop. Lays it up. Off. No good. And that ball bounces around. Coots with the rebound. She's going to bring it down there as she gets the ball away to Johnson. Johnson right side back to top. Top working against Mears with the defense. A little spin move, free throw line, back over baseline. Going to kick it out, working inside to Coots. Hartle with the defense. That's for 3 by Johnson. That's short, no good. Rebound, Coots going to go right side. Partially blocked. Wilsey got the hand on it. So Wilsey with the defense for Lisbon got the block. Broncos finally able to break the pressure. Gets it to Hitter. Back to Differding. Differding in the right place, right time. She's going to call for the foul. Excuse me. That's going to go, I think, on Thiel. So Thiel's going to pick up the foul. It's her third of the game. She's going to come sit out. Coleman. So Coleman coming in for Carrington. Wilsey will inbound it for Lisbon. And Wilsey looking around. Trying to find, she has Hitter over the top. And that's stolen away by Carrington. So nice read it. Gonna go inside Coleman. Coleman, that's turned away by the Broncos. Rebound, and that's for just inside the three-point line. Coleman with it. She has 6 in the game unofficially for Carrington. And looking here, Hitter has it. Now to Differding, 1:35 remaining. Here's Hartle. Hartle's going to turn around, puts it up. Off, no good. Had the touch on it, just rolled around the rim, in and out. And last touch. Here going to the Cardinals. It's the Broncos with the last touch. Hartle with the shot. Rolled around the rim. Oh, looks like the Broncos are going to have it. So Broncos ball. Minute 30 on the clock. Here's the third quarter. So Wilsey looking around. And has Hartle here. Hartle top of the key for 3. She's got the range. Put it off, no good. Front of the rim for Hartle. Rebound by Top. She's going to bring it down court. And that's off, no good. And Wilsey in for the rebound. Coleman challenging her, and that's going to be jump ball, Carrington ball. Nope. She's going to get called for the foul there. Coleman's whistled for the foul. That's her first foul, second one of the quarter. So Wilsey with the rebound. And that's just tipped away. Differding kind of took her eyes off what was going on, looking down court for somebody. Broncos get it back. There's Mears to Wilsey, and that's thrown away. Or Kemple to Wilsey, that's thrown away. And turnover by the Broncos. Top inbounds it to Johnson. Differding with a little pressure. Midcourt, Johnson going right side. All back left screen put up by Coots. Coots starts in the lane. That's off, no good. Rebound, Differding in. She's going to have a foul again. Coleman, I think, is picking up another one. Nope. Okay, Nice is going to get that. It's her second. Team third foul of the quarter. 46, now under 47 seconds remaining. Differding to go left side, no look bounce pass over to Wilsey. Wilsey gets it to Kemple in the corner, left corner, works it out to Differding. Differding's going to put it up for 3. That's nails it for Differding. A little bit flat, but she got it to go in for Differding. And she has 10 points in the game. So back to a 20-point lead, 26-46. Off the three-point basket. Mears has the defense. Tops is going to break it. Goes around the right side. Hartle with the defense for Lisbon. Looking for Coots. Coots is going to give it to Johnson. Johnson driving in right, left side. Going to turn around. That shot partially blocked by Differding. Wilsey with the rebound. Mears is going to put it up. Oh, online, just missed it. And that's the end of the quarter. And the 46-26 lead up on the Bank North scoreboard for Carrington. We'll step away and take a word from our sponsor on yourliveevent.com.
It's tough, but your accounting doesn't have to be. Let Olson Accounting check all the boxes. From taxes, payroll, business services, and professionalized financial guidance, all tailored to fit your requests. Whether you're a small business owner or just need help at tax time, trust Olson Accounting for professional, reliable service every time. Visit colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Riverside.
Hey, welcome back. Your LiveEvent.comers are back here for this fourth quarter between Carrington and Lisbon. That Bank North scoreboard, 46-26. Carrington lead the Broncos. Outscored 16-5 in that quarter. As down here at the start, Coots has it for Carrington. And Coleman's going to try to dribble in. She's got to kick it out to Top. Top steps back behind the three-point line. Hoff with the defense. Working into Coots. Coots guarded by Kemple inside. That's going to be kicked out for three. That's short, no good. Rebound, Differding. So Differding darts in, gets the rebound. Differding in the game has 10 points. For Lisbon, she's going to come down, no look pass. Left side to Mears, now to Kemple. Kemple gets back to Differding, right side. To Mears. Mears going to pull it down, looks for Hoff. Mears going to put it up, that's short. Call it a pass to Kemple. Differding's got it, goes left side, puts it off the glass, high off the glass, good for two for Differding. Differding has 12 in the game, 46-28. So here's Top for Carrington, guarded by Hoff of Lisbon. Hoff with 3 fouls in the game. And now to Johnson. Johnson's going to pull it down, and that's tipped into the hands of Coots, and she's going to lay it up and in good right side. So give her 2 more to add her total in the game. I think I got her down for 13 unofficially. Here's Differding. Differding for Lisbon. Goes to Kemple. Kemple left side. That ball hit there by Johnson. Johnson with the pressure. And that's over Adair, right side, right corner. Mears. Mears to Differding. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Differding's going to drive in. She had an opening. That's stolen away. Went into some traffic. And that's stolen away by Nice. Nice with the steal. Brings it down. She's going to pull up three-point line and good. And they gave her the 3 for Nice. Give her another one in the game. And she has 12 in the game unofficially with 2 3-point baskets. So that's 51-28. And that's going to send Hoff to the line. So Hoff for Lisbon going to the line. And Coots is going to pick up the foul. That's her first of the game. So she's been banging inside and picks up her first foul. And that's off. The first one by Hoff. So Hoff in the game with 2 points. And she's going to have the second. That's put up. Hoff a little bit deep, no good. 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Hoff. Quickly down court, looking. And that's tipped out by Kemple. So looking for Nice underneath the basket. Kemple able to knock it out, breaks up the play. Here's Johnson to inbound it. So Johnson's going to kick it out. Work it in right side, had an opening. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound, Kemple's in there. She's going to rip it away. And she's got another one. That's tied up. Kemple in the game with 4 points. And here's Differding coming down for Lisbon. She goes left side. Now Kemple going back right to Mears. To Hoff, she's going to put it up top of the key. Off, no good, front of the rim, rebound. Coming there by Thiel. Thiel with it. She's coming back down court. Thiel's got it, going to go baseline, puts it up, and good. And she has 8 points in the game. We got a timeout on the floor here with 4:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. 53-28 up on the Bank North scoreboard.
Lisbon is the premier building supply headquarters in southeastern North Dakota. They have it from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell. With their large inventory and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. That's rbclisbon.com. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
All right, welcome back here at LiveEvent.com up on the Bank North scoreboard. It is a lead for Carrington. So 53-28 up on the Bank North scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. 4:59 remaining. Carrington led by a score 11-9 after the first, 33-21 at halftime, and then went on a 16-5 run in that third quarter. And coming out of the third quarter, it was 46-26. And now 53-28 up on the Bank North scoreboard. 4:59 remaining. Broncos with the ball. Wilsey down there with it to inbound it to Differding. Differding gets it. Going right side for Differding. And she's guarded by Thiel. Thiel out there with the defense. Little screen set up by Hoff. Nothing going with that. Differding looking for some help. She's got to get rid of it. Gets it to Hartle. Hartle's going to go right side. Back out to Wilsey. Wilsey steps up. Gets it back right corner. Now to Hoff. Hoff's going to turn around. Puts it up. No good. And rebound. Good hustle over there with the rebound for Carrington. And that was Carrie Coleman with that. And working over here to Thiel. Thiel right corner. She's going to put it up. That's short. No good. Rebound. Wilsey gets it. So Wilsey with the rebound. She brings it down court. Guarded by Top. There's going to go left side. That's partially batted away. She gets it back there to Hartle. Hartle left side. Drives back top of the key. Hands off to Kemple. Kemple has an opening. Going to lay it up. That's blocked and brought down by Spitzer. Nice with it. So give Spitzer the block. Top guarded by Hoff for Lisbon. Differding also there. Guard Theo, top of the key for three. That rolls off no good. Rebound by Hartle. And that's stolen away. Back easy basket underneath. Up off no good. Gets her own rebound is Thiel. So she put up the shot. Wasn't able to convert it. Gets her own rebound. She's going to reset. Drives back in, right side, guarded by Hoff, working in. And turns around and good for Spitzer. And she has 4 in the game for Carrington. And here is Wilsey. And it looks like a timeout for Lisbon, 55-28 up on the Bank North scoreboard. As Lisbon will call another timeout on the floor. As we will step away for one of our own. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Stock Growers Bank is proud to celebrate 125 years of service, and they built a legacy of trust and commitment to the local communities. Loan Officer Wyatt Smith can help achieve your goals and grow your business with confidence. Here's Zach Maralt on his experience.
We tried a few different lenders before purchasing our building, and we eventually ended up going to see Wyatt, who I already personally knew anyways. He made the purchasing process easy. We pretty much had an answer that day, pushed all our accounts.
All right, welcome back here at LiveEvent.com. As coming out of that timeout, 2:55 remaining fourth quarter. Carrington leads 55-28. Broncos with the ball. Differding going to shoot it out to Hoff, left side. She's going to hop, skip, jump inside. That's partially blocked. Wilsey gets it, and that's tied up. Possession arrow going to the Cardinals. So that block going there to Spitzer. Sophie Spitzer got a hand on it. Carrington Broncos with the pressure. And that's batted away. Kemple's going to go over the left side, puts it off the glass. She's fouled, or there is a foul. And that foul called, and it's going against Coleman. So that's going to go on Kari Coleman. She's going to pick up her first. Kemple converts. 29-55 is the score. Kemple getting her chance from the line. Second one, no good. And a scramble after the shot. And the Broncos with the possession, so Wilsey will get it. Broncos have a chance to put 2 more on the board, maybe 3. After that free throw by Kemple. Here's Hoff. Hoff's going to work it around, looking for somebody. Dribbles in, left side, hands off to Differding. Differding drive right side, off the glass, puts it in for 2 for Differding, right side. Broncos convert. 31-55. Broncos with the D again. A timeout here for Carrington. The Broncos switching it up with the pressure in the press. And then Carrington says, hey, we're going to talk about this. Coach didn't like what he saw. So up on the Bank North scoreboard, 31-55 in favor of the Cardinals.
It's a great experience.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
All right, welcome back here at 11vn.com. 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. And the Carrington Cardinals lead 55-31. The Broncos getting a 3-point play as Kemple makes the free throw, and then Differding with the basket. Pressure by the Lisbon. Carrington with the timeout in the defense now by Wilsey on Coleman, and that's going to result in a turnover. Broncos with the ball, 2:01 remaining now, fourth quarter. Here's Differding. Differding going to dribble down, coming out the left side. Looking around for some help. Gets it over to Mears. Mears looks around to Kemple. Kemple dribbles back. Now goes left corner to Differding. Differding, long pass to Mears. Mears has Wilsey right corner. She's going to pull up. That's blocked, pulled down by Coleman. So Gary Coleman with the block. Nice is going to dribble in. Here to Coleman, near side. Work it inside. That ball's kicked back out. Coleman's got it, working against Differding. Differding got a hand on it. Back out to Spitzer. Nice has it. 7 seconds shot clock. That shot's put up for 3. That's long, no good. 3 seconds on the shot clock and a turnover there. Rebound on the line, and that ball going to the Broncos with a minute 3 remaining. 55-31. Here's Differding to bring it down court for Lisbon. Now under a minute remaining. Kicked out to Mears for 3. That's short, no good. Kemple in there working for it. She got a hand on it. Kept it in off of Wilsey's legs. That's going to stay in bounce. Kemple for 3. Off, no good. Wilsey with it. Wilsey needs some help. Gets it to Hoff. Hoff drives in. That ball pushed out by Coleman. So now with 35 seconds, under 36 seconds remaining. Broncos have the ball, hitter to inbound it. Has Hartle, Mears, Kemple, and off in the game. And that ball off the leg of a Cardinal. Broncos will inbound it again. So Hoff to inbound it. Has hitter top of the key. Working in, she's got to get it out. Gets it to Kemple. Kemple has it. Final 21 seconds, or final 31 seconds for 3 from Hartle. That's short. Kemple not able to save it. Down to 26 seconds remaining as Cardinals will bring it down court there with Nice. Nice looks around. Batted away by Mears. Working here near side, right corner, going to pull up. Coleman, that ball off the glass, and good for 2. So Thompson with the basket. And that'll do it in the game as Carrington over Lisbon by a score of 57-31 up on the Bank North scoreboard. Carrington led 11-9 after the first quarter. It was 33-21 at halftime. At the end of the third, it was 26-46, and then they finished this one out 57-31's your final on the Bank North scoreboard. As we'll step away, come back, look at some of those stats, give out our Egg Precision Play of the Game, and Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and then we'll see you at the state wrestling tournament on the 19th to the 21st of February. So we're going to go ahead and step away. We'll come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
Maintaining the condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
All right, welcome back here at yourliveevent.com. As we'll wrap things up here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium with these post-game stats, just unofficial stats here. Looking at the Lisbon Broncos and leading Lisbon in scoring was Brindley Differding unofficially with 14 points in the game, 7 rebounds, a steal, and a block shot. And then Hoffer Lisbon with 2 points in the game, a block shot, and 2 rebounds. Mears with 5 points in the game for Lisbon. Also with 3 rebounds. She had a one 3-point basket, or added 1 3-point basket. Kempel in the game also with 5 points. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And then 10 rebounds coming in for Kempel unofficially. She was, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Just have to go back to Hoff. Hoff 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Lisbon. And then Differding with those 14.7 rebounds, a steal, and a block shot. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She also had 1 3-point basket. Hartle with a block shot, 2 rebounds coming off the bench. Wilsey off the bench with 5 points in the game, 3-point basket, along with 5 rebounds for Wilsey unofficially. And then Adair in the game with 3 rebounds and a steal for Lisbon. And then looking at the Carrington Cardinals in the game unofficially, they had 3 players with double-figure scoring, as it was Coots with 13 points in the game, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. Johnson with 12 points in the game, 5 rebounds, going 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Coots also 1 of 2 or 1 of 3 from the free throw line, just going back to that. Nice 12 points in the game, along with 3 rebounds for Nice. She also had a 3-point basket or 2 3-point baskets for Carrington. And then Thiel with 8 points in the game. She had 2 3-point baskets, 2 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Spitzer with 4 points in the game. She was 2 of 4 from the free throw line with a couple block shots. Coleman with a 3-point basket and 6 points in the game. And then Sumpson off the bench with 2 points in the game for Carrington. And those are just your unofficial stats, game stats, scoring stats for Lisbon and the Carrington Cardinals. As Carrington led 9-11 at the end of the first quarter, 21-33 at halftime. 26-46 on a 16-5 run, breaking it open in that third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, it was 26-46. And then they finished out the game, Carrington did, with that win over Lisbon, 57-31. As you look at the Agassiz Ag Precision Play of the game, Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planning dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2109 or visit plannerdoc.com. And that's going to go out to the Lisbon Broncos there with Agassiz Ag Precision Play of the game to Mara Kemple for Lisbon, as Kemple unofficially in the game. She had 5 points and 10 rebounds for Kemple. So Kemple for Lisbon, a senior, playing her last game at home, and she's a 5'6" senior and collecting unofficially 10 rebounds in the game and 5 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Mara Kemple of Lisbon. And then looking at your Enbridge Energy player of the game for the Enbridge Energy player of the game, Life Takes Energy from Enbridge, Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for all those career opportunities. And that for the Enbridge Energy player of the game, with the 13 points in the game, leading Carrington in that game with 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals. And that is going to go to Mara Coots. Coots, 5'11" sophomore, putting in 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals for Carrington for that Agassiz, or for that Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life Takes Energy from Enbridge, Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for your career opportunities. As that wraps things up here from Lisbon High School, we will have continued broadcasts of high school athletics here as we're heading to the state wrestling tournament. We'll have 3 days of coverage and audio-only coverage for all 3 days of the state wrestling tournament, broadcasting the individual boys, Class B, Class A, and the girls tournament on Thursday and Friday, and then we'll follow it up with the dual tournament. They get both the boys and girls, Class B and girls dual tournament on Saturday. So you can catch that coverage, audio-only coverage there from the state wrestling tournament. The 19th to the 21st, that's up at the Fargo Dome. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sign off here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium as we broadcast to you always from the Stockgrowers Bank broadcast booth. Just like to thank you all for joining us this evening.